The Business Resilience Boundary Pusher Award celebrates thinking differently, pushing boundaries, and leveraging the circumstances of 2020 to pivot operations, products, or services. And the nominees are Big Eric's.
We had to change, for example, one of our customers had to switch their plants and start manufacturing hand sanitizer instead of their spirits and stuff that they were manufacturing. And we were essential in getting them the chemicals that they needed in a timely fashion. Not something that we do all the time, but we were able to lend our distribution expertise to get them the chemicals that they needed to make the hand sanitizer and get it out to all the healthcare authorities across the province to keep our province safe.
Blue Drop Learning Networks.
One of the ways that we were able to leverage our technologies and our content team's capabilities was to work on a course for COVID-19, which we partnered with the former Deputy Chief Public Health Officer for Canada. And we were able to really, showcase, I guess, all of the things that we do and really try to make a difference in now 4 provinces across the country.
Browning Harvey Limited.
Certainly our senior leadership team really stepped up to the plate. We did what we had to do. We all play our role. Staff came on board pretty good, still running under COVID. Most of our employees sign in every day. We take their temperatures. We have an agreement with all our people. If an outside contractor is to come into the building, he or she must have a COVID test. We still do all that stuff and will probably for the foreseeable future. It's really just part of business now.
Coleman's.
Right at the outset, when everything was still shut down, let our employees know that we were going to continue to pay them even though they were staying home. And that really paved the way for employee engagement and for them to know that we were taking care of them and had their needs at heart. That continued on through the pandemic. We were really quickly out of the gate to implement some safety measures here at the store. We were probably the first to market with the plexiglass around our cash registers. We were one of the first people to have the spacers on the floor, which we're still using, and arrows. And throughout that all, we were really transparent with our employees. Everyone kind of became a safety officer, and everything came through the lens of the safety of our employees first and foremost, and that continued on to our customers.
JK Conditioning.
What we had to do is we had to adapt. We had to change our service model because our gym was shut down. So we were closed for 3 months, and I needed a way to keep our clients and our community involved still throughout our closure. So we moved our services online. So for us, it was just changing how we provided the same or the similar service to our clients to keep them engaged so that we can keep impacting lives in a positive way.
St. John's International Women's Film Festival.
We really stopped and kind of assessed a long-time threat of ours has always been, as a film festival, how do we get people to get off their couches, turn off their TVs, go downtown and see a movie? So we just really leaned into that. We started our research work and our consultations very early and decided, okay, how can we look at this former threat, really embrace that and encourage people to stay home, on their couches, watching movies, but to watch our movies. And thinking that way really opened up our new platform of how we were going to go about building this year's festival.
The Doctor's House Inn and Spa.
So we kind of panicked for a while, sat down, talked with our staff to see if we could put out something. And so we ended up opening, I think, on June the 29th. So well beyond the August, the April 4th, we were supposed to open. And we did a lot of strategizing and thinking and planning to get open. And in the end, we grabbed our nose and jumped in. I'm not sure what to expect, but the results have been phenomenal.
Eastern Audio.
After everything had hit and things were getting struck down and shut down, we knew that we had to come up with some idea to bring the industry back to some kind of normalcy, if it was possible at all. We're actually set up in our back warehouse here now where we actually try to bring the clients to us to bring them out to their virtual world. So that's how we've adapted to to the impact from the COVID from 2020. And right now, it's getting that out there, getting the word out there and trying to bring the business back to some kind of normal path, if you will.